Okay, look. Maybe I was a little insensitive the other day, you know, under the circumstances. My timing with you hasn't always been perfect.
Is this some lame excuse for an apology?
Okay. Listen, Mary has never mistreated the kids.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do. There have been changes, behavioral changes. They had to change. Our kids are happy and healthy. We don't want to change that by having cops come in here and drag Mary out right in front of them. Listen, she doesn't know we're on to her. Wait until the kids come back and they're safe, and then we'll confront her before she has a chance to cover her tracks.
Okay, let's go. Oh, there they are. The gang's all here. Hey, my little love, how are you? Are you guys okay? Are you all right? I'm really worried about you. Are you okay? Let me see you. Is there a problem?
Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, there is a huge problem. We trusted you, okay? But if you laid a hand on these kids, I'll be the first one to rip your head off your body.
You owe us an explanation, okay?
Regarding this.
Obviously, I've done something to upset you. I wish I knew what it was.
Is this your credit card receipt and signature?
It looks like it.
That's a receipt for the phony imitations printed with Molly's mug shot that was given to all of our family and friends.
Yeah, everybody on our guest list, which you had access to.
Now, wait a minute. I've seen this T-shirt in the laundry, but I don't know anything about invitations.
Why, Mary? Why would you do this to us?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We considered you to be part of our family.
I felt the same way. I couldn't love Michelle and Bridget more if they were my own. I can't believe that you'd ever think that I would.
The clerk at Hadley's remembers you coming in and signing for the final proof. He gave a description.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, then someone, I don't know why, but someone set me up for this.
Who, Mary? A body snatcher, or perhaps you have a clone?
Oh, I can't explain it. I don't know what to think. This has come as a complete shock to me.
Honey, is there any chance this gutter set her up?
Molly, come on, you've seen her signature. She's endorsed checks. Description fits her to a T. Come on, you have a simple choice here, all right? Either you tell us why you've done this to Molly, or we call the cops.
No. No, don't do that. Just give me a moment to compose myself here. It's the least you can do, Jake, considering it's because of you.
Me?
I came to the States to marry Brad Pitt, but he was already taken.
So is Jake.
I know. I hoped. I guess I was going by that old saying, all's fair in love and war. I was a fool. I know that there's nothing I can say to make it up to you.
Wait a minute, you're saying you did this to Molly because...
I thought if I could make Molly look bad, she might turn to me, notice me. This is terribly humiliating.
Okay, so how did you get a hold of my mugshot?
Nanny's talk. I heard through the grapevine that you'd had some scrapes with the law, so, I called a friend of a friend who works for a detective agency, and he found it.
So you paid him with the money we pay you?
I'm sorry. I know that means nothing to you.
No, you're right, it doesn't.
But I have to say it anyway. I'm sorry, Jake. What I did was childish and foolish, and I'm ashamed of myself, but it's done. I can only hope that maybe you can forgive me someday. Do you think you ever could? Molly, could you?
Don't tell me.
Come in.
The bridegroom is always the last to know. I can feel this.
Yeah, well, what is it that he's always the last to know?
Jake, we're making the final menu choices for your wedding, and you're supposed to help us. Attendez. The caterer needs the menu tout de suite. Is everything okay? Where's Molly?
Do you know something, Donna? We're kind of right in the middle of a crisis.
Don't you ever, and I mean ever, show your face around Jake or my children ever again unless you want to be arrested. You got that? You got that, you freak?
you know...
Darling, I have been in the trenches before, remember?
Not for a long time. Let me tell you... As much as... Molly and I appreciate it, we just couldn't think of imposing like this.
Well, you're not going to impose, so don't be silly. I'll love it. And if I have to go have my hair done or a manicure or something, I'll just take my little beauty queens with me. Right, Michelle? You want to go to the salon with Nana, Bridget and Michelle? See?
That... Never mind.
All right, darlings, let's go get those nasty tangles out of your hair before Mommy gets home. Ah!
That's just great. Crazy nanny out, crazy mother-in-law in. Molly's gonna kill me.
You can't give up a job that could turn your life around.
Look, I thought we agreed that if I stay here, I will just be a constant reminder of your past. And you don't want or need that.
I don't want to stand in the way of your future either. I mean it.
You know, I don't know what to say, because I didn't think that you were gonna...
You know what? I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't get some second chances along the way either.
Have a number. That's very classy of you. Very classy.
Well, if I didn't already know your twin sister, I would think you were jailbait.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, as my girlfriend always used to say, you're only as old as your fake ID.
And I take it this friend is not from Oakdale, right?
Oh. No, Mitzi. A Jersey Pearl, that one. I feel like I've known her for as far as back as I can remember.
I can see it now. Babies together, right?
More like Jersey babes. But I won't bore you with the details.
Oh, no. I want to hear all the details. I want to hear about all your life before you found Lily.
Well, before Lily, my life was colorful.
Get everybody over to the Lakeview Towers. I found the birthday girl.
I'm here to meet Dante. Dante Grimaldi. This is the Cafe dell'Arte, isn't it?
You defy me and come alone. You were supposed to bring Damien. Do you understand the price you'll pay for this?
Damien will be here any minute.
Just kidding. I came all the way back to make sure you had a birthday you'd never forget. Say something, Rose.
I'm just in shock, you know, like in a good way. Shock. It's just my heart is not catching up with everything else. That's all. This is my date. Paul Ryan, this is Mitzi.
Mitzi Mattis. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mitzi, and you have great timing. She was just talking about you.
I was.
Nothing too bad, I hope. No. Still got the goods, don't you, Rose?
So, how did you track me down here, Mitz?
This one does not make it easy, I'll tell you. First, we checked all the hot spots in town. Both of them.
Yeah.
Then we fanned out, and guess who got lucky? In a manner of speaking.
We? Who's we?
Come on in!
Okay, no.
That was great! Oh, that was so
Did you have fun?
great! You know, guys, I should open up some presents because I never could resist a pretty package.
We noticed, girlfriend.
Yeah, Rose, your friends really love you to death.
They love me to death. Yes, they do, and I love them. But it's my death we're talking about here, you know. And it's I love them, but I could use a little warning.
Open this one first, Rose.
Oh.
I bet it's a diamond garter.